Hi, and welcome to DCO. In this video, I want to answer some questions about the clusters that I create and how to use them yourself, also why I create them and how you can edit them. So first of all, let me share with you this design, which is a base curve that creates an offset at the top. And so this offset can actually be not just to the outside, but also to the inside. If you want to gain access to the script that I created in this video, join the Script Vault membership where you'll have access to the script and much more. Otherwise, keep an eye out on the script store where I will have the optimized version of the script so you can download it there. I post videos like this every week, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates. And so there are a lot of steps that go into creating something like this. And so what I do is I turn it into a cluster, which means that I've taken all of the steps and I've consolidated them into the inputs and outputs, and I've clarified all of that so you only get the outputs and the inputs. This way you can just work on the design and not have to worry about all the stuff that goes in between. But that doesn't mean that you can't take a look at some of those things if you want to, right? If we have this cluster, we can take a look at the inside by double clicking. And in here, we have how the entire script is created. Now, sometimes I don't preview them inside because most of the stuff that I preview is going to be outside of the cluster. But in here, we can see all of the steps that I've taken to create the base geometry, which is going to be base curve that is offset and it's moved, then lofted. And from there, it is then offset, subdivided, and turned into a envelope, which means that it is actually the structure, but it also has a skin, which is the outside panels. And so those steps are all in here shown as inputs and outputs with these cluster inputs, then to a relay, then to whatever component. And same thing for the output is wherever there's an output that goes into a relay and an output here, which then goes into the overall script or overall cluster that is outside of here. And so that is how you can actually take some of this stuff, and let's say you wanted to create that base geometry. You can take these steps and copy them out, or you can even explode this cluster to further work on this, right? So hopefully that kind of makes sense as to how this all functions. But if you're wondering as to why the inputs and outputs look like this, let me explain some of those details. When you have a set cluster like this, you're going to have the information organized here on the left and on the right. Now what happens is if you are not careful as to how you organize the inputs and outputs in the script, then when they come here in the cluster, they won't look correct. And the way to organize it is actually by top to bottom. So if you think about, if this one is above this one, this is going to show up. This one is going to show up above this on the cluster. So the lowest one, this one, will actually be the amplitude for the extrusion of the panel. So the panel extrusion is the lowest input in the script. Same thing with the outputs, the way that they're organized in here with the output and cluster outputs, that is how they will be organized from top to bottom as the cluster outputs. And so that shows you how this is organized. So I'll go here to save and close. And then out here, we get to pick what outputs we have. Now, I always make sure to have the outputs for the structure in separate outputs. Here we have all of the connections, the connection extensions, and then the panels. And I also have these that are not previewed that I can preview, which is the base geometry as to how this entire thing was created, just in case you need that for either creating another script here with those inputs, or using those, let's say, for your 3D model or for some kind of area or another pattern that you wanted to apply. So hopefully that makes sense. I'll be sharing the script a little bit later on under the script store and also under the script vault. So consider those things and let me know if you have any questions, if you have ideas for other videos. You know, this is something that popped up that people had questions about. So thank you very much for being here, and I hope to see you next time.